And here we go. guess who's here? If it's not the
Woo!
Barbie chick. What's up, Barbie chick?
How
How
are
are you doing?
you?
I'm doing good, girlfriend. I can't hear for some reason. My hello, 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 hello. Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I sound like a little deaf in my ear. Oh, ha! I was turning on the wrong number, the wrong button. I hear better now. Okay. So I'm military. I'm old army, and so like I have tinnitus in my ears. It's constant. So I
And
have
me, I
hearing.
can't hear from being raised in the clubs with all the boom.
Well, that didn't help me either because I spent 20 years in the clubs as well. But I
Yeah.
mean, I have constant ringing in my ears, and so I'm if I don't turn it up just the right amount, which is a lot, I can't hear. So anyway, how
Mm.
you been?
I've been good. I've been good.
That's good. That's good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear it. We got a lot of stuff going on, but you know what? We have one girl I'm excited to, and I shouldn't say girl. We have a woman that I'm
Mm.
excited to talk to. I'm excited to get on the show. She is an army brat, just like me. Grunt, very she's got a lot of stuff going on. She's from West Texas, like me. What? And she's
Funny.
and she's gorgeous like me. Wait, no, I'm not gorgeous. No. Okay. But anyway, we two out of three ain't bad, right? Now, but she's making waves. She's doing her thing and making waves, and we like to embrace new music and new people and everything else. And I had her on New Music Monday, but
I
I,
saw
I
that.
just I was like, you know what, we need to bring you in on the show and give you your own deal. What's up, B? How you doing? Borrado's already here, so let's go ahead and roll that intro for the one and only Miss Sammy Torres. And so here's the intro. What's up? There you are. Put you in the wrong spot. You need the big one just on that
Mhm.
side. I'm the little guy. See, you're the big girl. Can you hear us? No, we
No.
can't hear you. Can't hear you. No, it's usually on your okay. On the bottom of the screen, you'll see it like a little settings there, or you can press the letter S on your keyboard.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, there you are. How are you? I like your laugh. You got that little raspy voice like me. You know, do you sing any Journey songs? Because people are always asking me to sing Journey songs. They're always like, dude, can you sing Journey or some like Steve Perry? And I'm like, should have been gone.
Oh,
Wondering
damn.
how I made you feel. Oh, did I say that out loud? No, just kidding.
I loved it.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't know how. Don't do that. Don't encourage me.
Think
I'm
anymore.
bad. So, how are you doing? How you been?
Oh man, I've been great. I just been running everywhere you can think of.
Yeah, I know you were like, I don't know if I can make it on time. I was like, take your time, girl. It's okay. I was kind of worried because it's raining here.
It's
And
raining
Oh, it is.
here too.
yeah, there was like hail. There was like marble size hail, and my internet went out, and I was like, oh, great. How am I going to do this? I have backup internet that I use for when I'm live, like on location and stuff. But I usually turn it off because it's like when you see me at a location, like when I'm in Vegas and I go live on Vegas. You've seen my little digital thing, Patricia. Did you see it the last time we were together in
Yes.
Vegas? It's actually it connects to three different cellular services. So I have three different cell services connected to that little box.
He's got lots of toys.
So that way I never lose signal. I'm
Mhm.
constantly connected.
Fancy.
Well, that's great. There's only one problem. It's expensive. And so
All his toys are very expensive.
yes. So I always turn it off when I'm not using it. And so I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to call him. And then I was like, I'm gonna call to try to get it turned on. And it's like $85 just to turn it on. So I was like, okay, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. And then it came back on and was like, no, I don't have to use it. Yes, that's cool. Anyway, that's what I did.
That's
So
amazing.
But yeah, came on just like 10 minutes ago. Vicky V, how are you doing? Hello to my
Hi, Miss
best.
Vicky.
There you go. She's here.
Hi,
And
bestie.
eh, brother says, Miss Sammy Torres, how are you doing?
Wow, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, B. He's out of Houston. He's a DJ out of Houston. We're always sending him music because he plays it at the club, and that's really our best. That's why I don't like doing the top tens
Mm,
because they're really hard to keep them. Uh, um, keep it keep a real record of how it is because they're easy to manipulate. But if I send it to like B and I have other friends that are DJs, they can play it at the club, and they can tell me, "Hey, dude, this packs the floor or it clears the floor." And that's the best way to get a reaction on how if people like the music or not. It's when they play it at the club and they can tell you, "Hey, dude, this song was killing it," or "This song, I don't know." So that's what we do. And B's he's a
That
great.
was my biggest fear was that, I mean, I was so excited and confident and I worked so hard and I wrote the song and I'm
Mhm.
like, it's the first song aside from, little things I wrote when I was a kid, that will never see the light of day. um, but when I was writing the song, I was like, oh, please like it, please like it, please like it.
No, I'm sure they're always they're always good. Vicky V says, Sammy Torres, I have big hearts for you. Borrado wants me to sing more. Don't do that, bro. No, you don't want me to.
Oh,
Actually,
shout out to Rob Reina.
Ray-
That's Elida's merch slash cousin slash the main man, the man with the plan. That's the boss.
yeah, Ray. Yeah, Ray Reyna. There you go.
Rob Reina.
Rob Reyna. Rob Reyna. Is it
Reina record.
Rob? I thought it was Rob.
Yeah, but more than that, just in case, because I don't know if I haven't seen him jump on yet, but a shout out to my producer and musical partner, Chris Calderon. Shout out to my whole band, The New Image, and
Mhm.
to Brian Quinteros. So I think I told you already that there was only 3 people on the song. So that was
Yeah,
myself, Chris, and Brian.
yeah. That's pretty cool. To have just only three people because because I help with Joanna Ray and her mariachi song, Mujeres Tambien. That one, there's like 15 people on that one song. That's a lot, but they're all playing different instruments. So songs can get up there. When
Mhm.
you're talking about different instruments and stuff.
Mm.
And there's one where this kid there was I don't know, were you there this year at Vegas, Patricia?
No, not this year. Not this
Okay.
year.
Because I know this year they had this one kid. He was like 15 years old. He was tearing it up on the accordion. I was like, man, I
Oh,
need
I
that
saw
kid.
video. Hmm.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
B says, Miss Torres. Wait, I don't know what you were saying. B, I'm kind of missing there. Sorry, bro. Vicky B says hello. See you Saturday. Okay. And Nelda says, "Hola, mija.
Hi,
How you doing?
mommy.
Hi, mommy. How are you
Aw.
doing, mom? Mommy, my mommy, I love you, mommy." So, and then B says, "Indio has not sent me my pay. Alamo."
Bum, bum,
Where's
Hey,
my
micheladas.
enchilada?
Micheladas.
My
That's
michilada.
good pay.
I don't know what a chilada is, dude.
No, michelada.
What's a michilada?
A beer with like a
mm,
Mexican mix that they make.
yeah.
It's like based with sometimes
Oh,
Tabasco and tomato juice, and so
ew.
it's
Indio,
Uh,
good.
Do you party?
I used to drink a long time ago. I don't drink anymore.
Oh, that's why you don't know. It's
You can have it with Topo Chico too. A lot of people drink it with Topo Chico that don't drink alcohol. They'll drink it with Topo Chico. Don't knock it till you try it. That's what you always tell me,
No,
anyway.
I know, sweetheart, but I don't. People, yeah, I'm Native American, girlfriend. I'm not. I don't do that.
But you like tacos? I mean, come on.
I don't.
Gotta have a
Well,
michelada
no.
and tacos.
Jojo Herrera, hola. How are you doing? Hey, by the way, since Jojo is here, let's go ahead and take this a little bit of time. Take a little bit of time from you. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, Sammy. I'm going to just steal a little bit of time because I want to go ahead and mention that now that JoJo's here, that we do have the Toys for Tejanitos that's coming up, and it's very important that I want to get that out there for those of y'all that are going to be in the San Antonio area, the same weekend as the Tejano Music Awards, and it's a wonderful event. This is the third annual event. These guys have been working so hard at it, and they've. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to have people coming together, artists, and all this other stuff. There's all kinds of stuff. Here's the Toys for Tejanitos. Bumper's going to be the MC. Um, the Puro Pedo podcast, the ones that stole my award, they're going to.
The audacity.
I said that yesterday to
How
them.
rude.
They were like, "Shut up, Lord." No, but I mean, they're going to be there. We're all friends. We all enjoy each other's company. It's no big deal. Bumper, he's going to be there. He's going to be the MC. They're going to have the Conjunto Cats there, Grupo Letal, Vinny Tovar, Ronnie T, Los Rangers. By the way, Ronnie T, he's old school, so he's going to be doing his '80s music. So if you're more into the traditional stuff, he's going to be there. Los Banger Brothers, Los Arcos Hermanos Peña, they're going to be there as well. They're going to do some of their older stuff, and Grupo de Espada is going to be there as well. The meet and greet's going to be throughout the morning, earlier part of the day, because it's going to start at 12 o'clock. They're going to have some food there as well. Sunny Sauceda is going to be there. Angelica and Tweet from Moneda are going to be there. Vanessa Leo is going to be there. There's going to be a whole bunch of others. Sammy's going to be there, by the way. Sammy, that's where I was like, oh, you know what? Let me reach out to her. And she was going to be there. Joe Ojeda. Joe Ojeda is the original keyboard player for Selena. He's going to be there. I know I'm going to be there. That's not important because I'm nobody. But there's also going to be other artists that are going to be there. So y'all guys going out. It's a wonderful cause. And you know what? There's going to be music. There's going to be fun. And all it's going to cost you is one unwrapped toy to come in. And for those of y'all that can't make it, I'll have a Cash App or a QR code that y'all can go ahead and send money to there. And B says, "Damn it, boy, you don't know what a michelada is." Sorry, I don't. David Vela, Oakland is in the house. He's watching. Hey, how you doing, brother? Thank you so very
Hi,
much for
David.
joining us. Yeah, Vicky V says, "Oh, she's replying to David." Hey, so what's up, brother? Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, Alfredo Rios. Hello, everyone. Alfredo, the lone Mexican. Hi-yo, tonto. I love it because he's like, "Hi-yo, tonto." My cousin Pee Wee. How are you doing, girlfriend? El Güero Michelada is fire here, I guess, in Houston. I'm not a güero. I'm native, dude. I don't.
No, that's the name of the michelada place.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I don't know. don't,
That's why you have me. I can tell you all about the alcohol products.
Thank you. Oh, okay. So you're good. There you go. You keep me in tune, girlfriend. Now, so okay. So just touching on a little bit of you're from Lubbock, Texas.
Born and raised.
You and I, we're from West Texas. I'm actually was born in La Mesa, Texas, which is about 60 miles south of
The
Lubbock,
table.
Texas. Yeah, the table, La Mesa. And that's why it's called La Mesa, because it's originally La Mesa because the mountains over there, they're flat on the top. But our Anglo brothers and sisters were not able to say La Mesa, so they said La Mesa, and that's why that's, by the way, that's how my grandchildren speak. By the way, they don't have a Texas accent. They're like, grandfather. Tell us about when you were poor, grandfather. Did you get the government cheese, grandfather? Were you constipated too? I don't know. Did you eat bologna sandwiches with a Mexican
So
round
they
stick?
have a British English accent?
No, I'm just making it up. Of course,
He's just saying that. I guess the point is they speak very proper.
No. Yo, Gramps, what's up? Yo, no, just kidding. They're not like that at all.
What a pop.
No, it's funny because my granddaughter, she's half white, and so my son, he's got hazel blue eyes, and my daughter, she's got hazel green eyes. And so everybody thought my kids were white, and they're not. But when my granddaughter, my daughter, she married a guy who's of Irish descent, and so my granddaughter, she comes out and she's got these beautiful green eyes and sandy brown hair like her mom. And so she's always been with me. She loves her grandpa. And so she calls me her abuelo, or she'll call me washi. And she'll say washi, washi. And we're at the grocery store, and we were waiting in line at the grocery store to pay. And she's like, washi. And I was like, yes, Mia. And she's like, she wants some candy. And, we're talking to her. And I speak 7 languages. So I'll try to teach her something, like French or something like that. And so so we'll speak one of the, she likes French. So we'll do some French or something. And this lady, she turned around, she's like, who's talking to me? She's like, wait, that little girl's talking to you? And I was like, yeah. So you speak French? And I was like, and along with 6 other languages. So anyway, but it's funny to watch people's reaction, or like when I see friends from school and like, dude, are you babysitting? I'm like, no, these are my kids, man.
Why are there so many? No.
I was like, what the hell, man? I only got 2. That's I don't need any more. Are you kidding me? 2 that I claim at least. I just kidding. I'm not
that
that
you
guy.
know of, right? No.
No, are you kidding? No, I'm not that person. Dennis Montana, Estreno in the house, Rio Grande Valley, the 956. Dennis, send me some stuff.
956 in the house.
Send us some music. Send us some tunes.
Okay.
Admin at QVOLradio.net. Admin at QVOLradio.net. If you want us to play it, make sure that you send on the ISRC code. That is for you, not for me. We are a fully accredited radio station with ASCAP BMI, C-Core. And so that way you can get your royalties paid. That's why we need your ISSRC code. So, but go ahead and send it in, bro. Borrado says, NDO, I'll email you your michelada. I don't know what that is, dude, but okay. Yeah.
He said, you're going to learn today.
All right. Just like, go ahead, drink up. Okay, sure.
Hi, Janie.
Hi, Janie. Janie Rio says, hello, everyone from
Hola.
Mission, Texas. Yeah. This tea doesn't taste like tea. It's from Long Island, bro. Keep drinking. So, by the way, Sammy has like this terrific distinction. Okay. She is a female that participated in, and by the way, being a female in the military is tough enough as it is already. Not because of the fact that it's hard on women. It's not. I mean, it's hard on any soldier, period. That's correct, the correct terminology. But she has attained something that's rare for females when she entered. It's not so rare now, but when she entered, it was. Sammy, please share with us this very special distinction that you have.
I was the first woman to go into a combat job out of the Lubbock Amarillo area. So the MEPS there in Amarillo, I was the first woman to go into a combat job. I was a 12th Bravo, a combat engineer, which means I knew how to make big boom. And I also was a machine gunner.
Nice.
Yeah, see, and that's very important because of the fact that people don't realize that what we're asked of soldiers. And Sammy is here to tell you,
Oh,
we don't get to clock out at 5 o'clock.
mm-mm.
We don't have weekends off. There's
Nope.
no such thing as a holiday. there's you're on all the time, and there's a reason you get combat pay. There's a reason that you get combat pay, and it's stressful.
And I was in a light unit.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't have any of the cool stuff.
Yeah, well, I was in a it wasn't fun where I was at. But
If you don't mind, real quick, Roseanne,
Roseanne Trujillo.
she's a really good friend of mine. I met her while working the booth for Elida, but she goes and supports bands to the T. Right now, Roseanne is in the hospital, so
Oh, no.
prayers to you. I love you. And oh wow, there's so many people jumping on.
It happened. Sorry.
Rick, what up, boy? Gavino, hola. Jojo, I didn't get to say hi to you earlier, but I know we did talk about you. I don't know. I try to like.
Tejanos in Paradise Cruise. Hey, how you going? Big shout to y'all. Hey, let us know when it is where we can go sign up for that one because it's a website. I know it is. I don't remember it. Rick Valderrama, brother.
Hi, Vic.
Hey, Rick. Thank you very much for joining us, bro. I'll be down to visit you here pretty soon. Gavino, how are you doing, brother? I hope you're feeling better. I know Gavino called me earlier. He was like, "How you feeling, bro?" And I was like, "Ugh," and he's like, "Me too." So we were together. So
Oh,
Pee Wee is my cousin. How are you doing? Holiday. Oh, she was also in the military, by the way. Thank you very much. And we're supposed to be in a parade together. She's been pushing me. This is going to be the second time I've been in a parade.
Oh,
Um,
Veterans Parade. Yeah.
yeah, the veterans.
I I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie to y'all. I um I was not I'm not a fan of the parades.
Mhm.
Not because it's a bad thing or anything. I just, I throw candy too aggressively.
Boom! Watch that kid. Boom!
I
Yes.
aim. That's the problem.
Oh my
You
God.
know?
I know we used to when we were on the trains when we would get on the trains to move our gear out of Egypt because we would get our stuff out of Egypt and we were moving our stuff and the kids they would follow us on their bikes and they would go MRE and some of the guys they would grab the MREs because they're big pack like that and to try to knock the kids off of the bikes with the MRE. I was like, y'all guys are harsh, man.
Ruthless.
You know, it's funny because MREs, I mean, you will fist fight someone for the good ones.
Mm.
Like you will literally fist fight your brother or sister in arms just to get the one with the candy in it.
You know what's you know what you know what's bad is MREs have a shelf life of 75 years.
You
Yeah,
know, we were in the field one day and they bring us these MREs, and I kid you not, this thing said like 1987 on it or something like that.
yeah, they have a shelf life of 75 years,
And I'm
and
like,
we were
voy a
eating it.
morir.
Yeah, I know. And you're like, why do I feel so bad? You
Oh,
ate stuff that lasted 75 years. What is it? How good could it possibly be? Borrado
in
says,
that
"Oh
moment,
hell
it's
no!"
delicious. I don't care who you are.
Right? When
It
you're
is
when you're starving, it's good.
it's delicious.
When you're in the desert, when you're in the Dust Bowl, trust me, you're gonna throw down like a mad dog. B says, "Oh hell no, I'm gonna hide from Miss Sammy Torres. I'm gonna pop a cap on somebody."
I'm
Felipe
a
Lee,
I'm a
Felipe,
sweetheart. I don't get aggressive unless I have to.
right?
Same.
Oh
Same.
no, but she's trained in how to use a gun. I'm talking about Patricia. Patricia's a former police officer. She knows what she's doing. So she may be beautiful, and she may be a little petite, but don't let that fool you. Miss,
Chiquita
mm-mm.
pero picosa.
Exactly.
We were in a hotel when we went. I don't remember what award it was, and we finished after the awards. We went to my hotel room and we were eating and we were just catching up on what we were going to do the next day. Blah blah blah. We were winding down and she was in her pajamas and she goes, "Okay, I'm going to go back to my room." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm standing at the door and I'm watching her, making sure that she gets into her room. And then I was like, "Okay, I'm glad you got in and I'll see you in the morning." And she's like, "Why did you watch me?" And I was like, I'm supposed to." And she's like, "I'm trained with a gun, right?" Well, shit, I didn't know, man, because she could take care of me. What are you talking about? So,
So what's really quick again, my soccer coach, Larry man, don't kill me, coach. I always mess up your last name.
uh
Guerrera?
Oh,
oh,
that's so cool.
Guerra. Yeah,
yeah,
so I played soccer since I was like 4 years old. And there was this one soccer coach. My mommy was my coach. She took over. I didn't want to let go of my team, which was the Firebirds. And I was so adamant. I was like, "Mommy, please, I know you don't know nothing about soccer. I'll teach you." And I want to say I was maybe like 5 years old or so, but there was another team and we were always, we played against them. And me, I was a little firecracker. I was a mountain. You could not move me. And so my next coach was Larry, and that was with the Texas Heat. And I played on the team. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I had a prima that played on his team, Texas Heat, and they played the Firebirds a lot. Well, here's the thing about me and my prima is we kept letting each other score on each other. I'd be like,
Wow.
you need one? And she'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, me too. And so, we'd be
Funny.
exchanging, and our parents, like, they'd be like, what are y'all doing?
They caught on.
And so,
Same.
I never, but eventually they just figured, you know what, just put them on the same team. So we ended up on the same team. Oh, shout out to West Texas Explosion. And my Chrissy is on.
Yeah, Chrissy E's
Yeah,
on.
I saw her just a while ago. Antonio, thank you very much from westtexasexplosions.com. So we're going to find out some more information about you, man. Send us some stuff, bro. Let us know what it is that you want us to go ahead and promote there. Admin@cuvoradio.net, and I'll go ahead and make sure that that information gets out there, okay? Cool. Hey, Mija, how you doing? She's trying.
My
Uh,
daughter.
yes, Larry Guerrero, obviously from your old soccer coach from Texas Heat, loud and proud. Let's see here. Rosemary says, Sammy Torres, I love you so much. And so, hey, Sammy, I mean, it's the Roseanne, I hope you get better. I know it sucks being in the hospital. I was in the hospital for two months, 2.5 months when I had my surgery. So trust me, I know how hard it is. And it's kind of funny because when I got out, being native, we have a process where every morning, we go out and we see the sunrise and thank the creator for giving us a new day. And for like a month and a half, I didn't see the sun because it was also during COVID. And so I hadn't seen the sun. And so when they finally, physical therapy came out and they brought me by a window, I was able to see the sun. And so I was doing my miyuhaka, which is a prayer. And he's like, are you going to fall down? Are you okay? Are you okay? And Gracie's like, dude, he's praying. He saw the
Oh.
sun. He's praying. He's like, okay, I was worried. So it's for me, it was funny because it's like people have walked up to me when I'm praying, like over my food, and I'm praying to myself. And they're like, "Is there something wrong, sir?" I'm praying. Hold on, because I'm looking down. I don't make it. Chrissy E, hello, mis amigos.
Hello.
I
Ingrid,
love my Chrissy.
yeah,
That's
she's a
so
sweetheart.
right now, Chrissy and I are, and this is the second time this year we've been nominated in the same category. And I'm like, girl, with all the music you got out there, I'm just happy to be here. Like, I don't care if I don't take it home. I'm just here.
Right? Yeah.
And I'm so like, I love her to death. Oh my gosh. I will like, so anyone that I meet that I just connect with, like you're with me for life. You don't got, I'm like a roach. You can try to get rid of me. I'm going to find my way back. Like, and so I've always been like that. Oh, give a shout out to my friends, Ashley and Matt. Love you guys and all of their babies. Matt is also Army, or Matt. Is it National Guard or Reserves? I always forget. But also military. Let's see. And Fabian, saludos. So back to Los Arcos, they've kind of become like an unofficial but official like new family of music family of mine. It's so in the
Matt Houston says hello, by the way.
oh yeah, yep, Matt. So with Los Arcos, they've kind of like they opened their wing and they're like, hey Sammy, come on, mija, we
That's good.
got you.
Yeah.
But West Texas, it's so chock full of talent that like I feel like we all kind of formed this family together as a group, and it's nice. It's nice when you have fellow artists and musicians and bands that like band together and want to help everybody, help each other.
Larry
So
says you sang Shelly Latta's Dong. I think he meant song. You
Song on TikTok.
sang it on TikTok and loved it. No quiero saber. No quiero saber. Something like that. Yeah. That's a good song. I've known Shelly since she's like 13. And so she's a sweetheart. Yeah.
13.
Yeah. I've known her a long time. You know, people are like, oh my gosh, I love Selena. I knew her too. So.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and I mean, but I was in the business for a long
Vicky, I
time.
am.
See, she's a roach. She's my roach, says Vicky. That's
Oh yeah,
funny.
man.
Uh, uh, Roseanne, you're stuck on Sammy Torres. I love you so much. Mia. No, but yeah, it's cool to have good musicians as friends, and have them around you. And that's why I reached out to you, to let me know what it is that you need. I am a big proponent of new artists, and try to help them out as much as possible. Like Patricia. Patricia has her show off promotions there in Houston, where she's always working
Mm.
in the scenes and trying to help people in their area, and trying to do what we can, because the only way we can level up is together. That's for sure.
Amen.
Bobby
100%.
Sanchez, Lawrence, you sing good, my brother. Don't believe it. It's it's
Hype
it's
it,
all it's
hype
it's
him
all
up, hype
it's
him
all
up.
a
Right?
lie. It's all a
Hear
lie.
more.
It's all a lie.
Oh, shout out to Conjunto La Diferencia in the house,
Yeah.
Johnny J. So I met them at the Guadalupe Awards last year,
Mhm.
and I sang, and we took a selfie back then, and it was like I Sammy went there, and she was just Sammy.
Mhm.
Okay, like I didn't know anybody. I had just met DJ Tiger Mais there, and
Mhm.
from the Tiger Eye show, and he was the one that brought me down. He was like, Sammy, do you want to sing? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to sing. So I ended up singing there, and a lot of the gente that you see here, they all saw me or met me one way or another. But shout out to them, because they're another thing. I admire families that work together,
Mhm.
and I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm envious or jealous, but I wish I had that, growing up.
Yeah,
I
they're I remember meeting them there, and then also I saw them act over in Las Vegas, because they were the ones that came up to Las Vegas as well. And actually, I do remember you singing at the Conjunto Awards. I was there for that day, um, but I was, you know, being pulled left and right. I get pulled around a lot for a lot of different things, and but yeah, I remember I was like, "Who is that girl?" I didn't know who you were, because, I mean, like I said, you were just new into the business, and so, but I try to pay attention to a lot of people and stuff, and it's kind of funny because I see some people that they recognize me, but then they're like, "No, that can't be."
Yeah,
Eh,
you do get that. Hmm.
yeah, and then they're like, usually I have my hiole on, my necklace. I didn't have it on today, but usually I do have it on, and usually it's when they're drunk and they're like, "Hey, it's that guy with the candy cane necklace, man. That's the guy right there." You're like, it's a sacred necklace, but that's okay, man. You call it whatever you want to.
Makes sense.
But yeah, it's kind of funny. Well, B says, I have a song from Indio singing a song of Selena. No, I didn't. I had to tell them. Just don't even do that, dude. That's not cool. Sammy Torres is so genuine, friendly, and
Oh,
humble. There you go. See?
They're gonna make me emotional.
Ah.
They're gonna make me cry, like legitimately cry.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker, okay? Like
that's good.
I am. I bet gosh, you meet people in your life and in this industry, and then it's like you click, like y'all known each other forever.
mhm.
And I mean, I would like when I met Chrissy and her honey, the Hawaiian cowboy.
Yeah.
um, it was it was amazing. And I just right off the top, and we have I don't know how many hours have we spent on the phone together at
I'm sure a ton.
Chrissy? Like, oh my gosh, her and Vicky, and yeah, pretty much anyone I meet, I'll spend like 3 hours on the phone with them. Rosie too. When I was coming on with Rosie Allison Promotions,
Uh-huh.
um, she and I were on the phone for about 3 hours, and I'm really good at like getting off topic, and then we talk about everything else.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having to turn this off because I'm getting messages, and I'm like, no, not right now.
Already over 100 messages. I just read that.
I know. But then it's like I got his number, so I'm gonna text him on his phone. No, nah. I gotta turn
Yeah.
this thing off. See, it's good. See, you're bringing in some people. See that? How about that? Pretty awesome. Very awesome. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a listen to your song. And it's really peculiar the way it begins. The you mentioned something the last time we were talking about it, and I was like, "Hey, I did catch that." Um,
Only
and
80s babies. Don't give it away. I want to see if they guess it in the comments.
well, I went ahead, created a visualizer for your song because I had time this time, so I did a little '80s visualizer for it, and so this is her song. It's Capturada by Sammy Torres.
And
Please,
Chris Calderon.
and Chris Calderon. Well, it's. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah. Well, Sammy
your
Torres
song
and the new image.
and the new image. So go ahead and request it. You can request it here as well. If you see it, you're going to see a little add to cart button. You can go ahead and click on the add to cart button. It'll take you to Apple Music and you can buy it from there. Yes, even if you're on Android, you can still buy it from Apple Music. It costs you 99 cents. Just go ahead and buy it.
Super
Instead
expensive.
it's not going to cost you that much, and by the way, I don't make any money from that transaction, but because of the fact that I participate in the program, I do get a discount on my licenses. Like I said before, I'm a fully
Ooh.
accredited radio station with ASCAP BMIC 6 SOCOR, and that is for the artist and for you, the people, so that way we can all work together. That's the only way we can do it. This is La Captura. That is the one and only the Barbie chick. That is the one and only Sammy Torres. I'm just Indio right here on QO Radio.
Hay un amor tan triste, profundo en tus ojos. Ojos bonitos brillarán como estrellas, brillarán. Muy capturada junto a ti perfectamente. No puedo vivir, mi corazón te lo entregué para siempre.
Whoa. Okay, something happened. Hold on.
Yeah.
Something happened. What happened here? That's not cool. Let's do it again. There we go.
Hay un amor tan triste, profundo en tus ojos. Ojos bonitos brillarán
nice, very nice. So that was my little 80s rendition of a music visualizer for you. So I can't hear you, baby. What'd you do?
Unmute.
There you go.
Yeah, go.
I was just kidding. I was just testing y'all. No, no. I loved it. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the '80s. So you know, and I say fan because I was, I wasn't born then, but I love them.
Oh wow, you just called us old. That was really nice.
Leveled. You leveled up. That's what I say.
Yeah,
I say
okay.
you don't get older, you level up.
That's easy. You mean we go to the upper room?
No.
We're just old. That's all. You
Yeah, but
see,
it's
notice she only said that to me there, to Patricia. It was just me, girl. Dang it.
Very interesting.
No, it's cool. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's really pouring down here in San Angelo.
Mm-mm,
It
I
is,
can't hear.
yeah, it's like heavy, 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 heavy rain. So it's crazy. So uh, um, I think I was looking at the report here, and it looks like we're going to get rain up until tomorrow in the afternoon.
Hmm.
So
so
bad
you're gonna go
weather.
swimming?
Cool, right?
No. Yeah, I've done my I've done enough swimming in my time. I don't need to do anymore. So
Oh, shout out to Isaac. Isaac, I always mess up your last name too. I'm not gonna lie. He's a phenomenal vocalist. I mean, I'm
Oh,
not sure if
yeah, I was
you're
just about to say that. He's awesome.
yeah, like one day I'm gonna meet Isaac in person and we're gonna, we'll sing something. But back to Capturada. I mean sometimes it's like you hear yourself and you're like, is that me? But I mean it takes a lot to write a song.
mhm.
And it involves try not to beat each other up whenever you're writing a song to someone.
Well, I
It's
mean, it's I don't think it's like that. I think what the deal is just that what people don't realize is that an artist always puts a lot of themselves into every song that they write. That it has meaning to it, and acceptance is one of the hardest things when it comes to music that you put out there. But let me flip the tables on you. Have you thought of that to your song? People are going to have their first kiss. People are going to hold their hands for the first time. People are going to have their first dance. People are going to fall in love. People are gonna their elbows are gonna touch in front of everyone. People are gonna they're gonna have their first wedding dance to your music. Has that ever crossed your mind?
yes. But let me tell you why. Um, so and we kind of covered this a little bit with the other show that you did, but Capturada, like I wanted it to be versatile, and I solely did it with every like encounter I've had in my life. And I'm a
Mm.
lover. I love so hard.
Hmm.
Which the thing about it is when you take that into account, like you just you're a lover, not a fighter. Um,
Hmm.
you you think about all the heartbreaks as well, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And and so with Capturada, I feel like that line, capturada en tu cárcel del amor, right? That's like, I'm trapped in a prison of your love. So that could be, you're in love with somebody and they might not ever love you the way that you love them.
There's the sentiment of the lonely man, who wants to be alone because that's the only way he can remember his love is
Hmm.
when he feels the pain of her being gone. you know and so love is a fickle thing. There There's good and bad out of that. Adrian Peña says, "Saludos, everyone." Chrissy says, "Aw."
Hi, Adrian.
Isaac says, "Yes."
I think he meant yas.
Vidrui, Vidreaui. What's your
Vidauri, Vidauri,
without
Vidari. Isaac, put a pronunciation for us because I'm we're butchering
Vidauri,
it so hard. I can feel it.
Vidauri. Es italiano. Hmm?
I want to say it's Vidari,
Vidari.
maybe.
It looks like Vidauri.
But
That's
but
what it
yeah,
looks
I
like.
mean, it's like you said, love's a fickle thing. Um, and I wanted it to be a song that people could use for their first dance, or that they could, it comes on the radio and they're drinking and they just got their heart broken, and they just, they need something to familiarize what it's like to not feel like you're going to be able to love anyone else, because again, you're trapped. You don't know you're there. And so um, there's a lot of love ballads out there. There's a lot of angry songs, and I wanted to find a happy medium with that. So uh, I mean, I went in and Chris Calderon, he was right there. He open arms. He's like, Sammy, it's about time. Because I never thought I would write my own music.
Hmm.
And so now we're working on an album, and Capturada will be the featured song on said album. But if all goes well, that'll turn out to be pretty cool.
No, most definitely, most definitely. I wrote a love song once. No vales madre, something like that. It's about love. It just, just sorry. I don't
That's
know.
amazing.
That's one of the things that I didn't understand about Spanish when I was listening to or learning colloquialisms, because I learned Spanish in college, and that was the one thing that really got me, was a colloquialism. So it's like, how come everything good is a father and everything bad is a mother? Because for Native Americans, all the good things are women. That's why we call it Mother Earth. We adhere to the fact that no man walks this planet without a woman. The woman is what makes a man. These are all these tropes that natives go by, but Mexicans are completely the opposite. If they say if they see a car that's really really awesome, they go, "Y que padre." But if they see something that they don't like, nah, no vale madre. You're like, how does that work? But then they love their mom more than they love their dad. Huh? It's like, what a paradox. It's the duality of man of some sorts. You're like, how does it? And they always have to do two of everything. Mira, look it, come over here pa acá. What the hell? He's just like, Hispanics
Because we're
have
toxic.
I know. He's like, you're very repetitive. I don't understand that.
We're very I hate you, I love you.
Yeah. And it's and
For
then
sure.
then you have,
Déjame en paz, pero ven pa' acá.
yeah,
Exactly. And you don't
yeah,
get it? You don't understand?
they don't have, yeah, you don't have definitives. It's always the examples. It's not like, don't do drugs because you'll become a drug addict. It's not like that. It's always like, don't do drugs or you'll end up like your cousin Felipe.
Right.
Wow. you know or you're like, oh, where are you going? I'm going to my sister's, I mean my cousin's birthday party. Oh, the pregnant one. you know Bring me back a plate. You're like, what? How does that I don't understand y'all people.
So, I think shout out to It's Tejano Time. I just
Yeah,
joined that group, I think.
buddy from DFW. Actually my business partner. We are
Ah,
going together. We are going together to the TTMA. We also have a Tejano Connects, a website that we are in a soft launch right now, where artists will be able to upload all of their information, so that the fans can go to one location and get all of their feeds in one location, get
wow.
access to all of their merch and everything else. Be all centralized. So pretty cool.
That's very impressive. Mike, how's it going, buddy?
Right.
Mike Gonzalez.
Mike G.
Mike
The,
G.
the one and only Mike G. What's up,
So
Big Daddy?
so I had the opportunity of singing with Mike G here in Lubbock, and it was an experience.
Mike
I
is cool.
learned I learned about the first three songs of the set in less than 24 hours.
Hey, be glad it wasn't David Lee Garza. When you go to sing for David Lee Garza right now, they give him a like a novel.
But he'll be able to tell you that I faked it till I made it.
Yeah, you know, it's like when I had to get up and on stage once, and I had to sing lead for this one band, and because their lead singer had gotten there really drunk, and so it was like heavy Mexican people, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. They were like, nah, dude, just fake it.
Just fake it.
So I get up there, and I'm like, it was so quiet, and there was like they literally knew that I didn't know what I was doing, or I didn't know what to say. So I got up there and I grabbed the microphone, not to be discouraged in any shape, form, or fashion, not to give them the satisfaction that I didn't know what I was doing. I literally got up there and went, muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Síganlo que sí, más música para todos. Sí, sí, bueno, sí, para todos. Cumbia, sí, que sí.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And
I,
they all went crazy.
oh my gosh.
Cumbia time and all this other stuff. And what are we doing next?
So
Sígueme las músicas sensibles rancheras. Sí, sí.
So the best hype man right now that I've had the opportunity of experiencing is Mr. Rick Molina, and so Rick Molina is his son Trey is my drummer, and he's actually about 90% of my band is his band.
Wow.
So, but one day Rick's like, you know what, Sammy, I'll jump on stage with you, and I'm like, all right, let's do it to it. So, we've all kind of like merged, and so we got two different bands that also share a lot of the same musicians. At a recent gig in Lubbock, here in Lubbock, we played at what they call the First Friday Art Trail. We headlined it, so it was fun. Um, we had about 15 minutes to set up and do sound check.
Oh my gosh. That's fast.
But I feel like when you find those people that just all kind of melt together, it's an experience like no other. And so I'm really excited to take them on the road eventually, and start doing more gigs because they are phenomenal. I got Trey Molina, Rick Molina, Chris Calderon is in the band too. I have Mr. Pedro Torres, Pete Torres. Vote for Pedro. And
I'm gonna build her a cake.
and then Damian Payen. So Damien plays keys and accordion. Chris is the one that throws people off though, because he plays bass but on the keyboard.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I'm excited for everyone to maybe try to take part in the album because it's going to be great. Rick, I actually did the segundas on one of his songs that he's redoing right now. But everyone's kind of molded together and adopted me. I think everyone's adopted Sammy at least once. I'm just little orphan Sammy.
More, please.
More music, please.
Right. Hey, Mike. By the way, Mike, send me a shout out, bro, so that we can set you up so we can get you back on the show, man. We haven't had you in a while, so we can go ahead and talk about the music that you're
Yeah, it's
releasing and
been a
stuff.
long time.
Yeah, it's been a while, so that way you can come back. But yeah, that's awesome that you're meeting new people, and it's good that you're moving where you're in the right direction. It's awesome to see, you know, the young people coming in and being successful, or the newer people in the business that are being successful and stuff like that. You know, it's 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 this is a tough business sometimes, and it can be kind of rough, especially if you don't meet the right people right off the bat. We
Right.
try to be as accepting as possible. We try to help out as many as we can. I know Patricia, she's always out there looking at different bands and trying to keep me on the cusp of who she sees out there in the Houston area, which I truly appreciate, because without people like Patricia, you know you have to have boots on the ground. You have to have people out there listening and paying attention, because it just doesn't come to you. And for me, when I first started this out, it was for the military. It was for my guys,
Mhm.
that were still stationed overseas. They were still over there in Afghanistan and Iraq, and you know, they wanted to see the people that I was talking to, you know, and so that's when I turned it into a podcast. And actually, it was Bumper who was like, "Hey, how many people do you actually watch you?" And I was like, "I have no idea. I never once gave it a thought." And then when I started looking, I was like, "Holy shit, that many people!" And so I was like, "Oh man, now I really have to be good."
When
So
don't you hate it when they point it out? Like,
I know I was ignorant of bliss of ignorance, and then
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh my gosh, 100,000 people? Are you kidding me? No,
Yeah. When you figure out how many people are following and watching, you're like, damn, I gotta act good. Hey,
yeah,
that.
so
yeah."
with that, the act good thing. So,
He's like,
It's
yeah,
hard, honey. It's hard.
right.
I
You've had weekend passes before, so you should know better. Yeah.
so I think and this is something that I try to hold near and dear to my heart, is that um ultimately, if you're yourself all the time, no one's going to catch you off guard in any way. And so what you see right here, like me being my nerdy self, um, like that's who I am. I mean, I don't try to be different from anything else that people see when it comes to what they get. You get what you get. And
Yeah.
so uh that's the thing, is I never want anyone to be able to say like, oh yeah, she's like that on the show, but in reality, yeah, it's just it takes away from the artist, I think. And so
It
you
does.
know
I know I've had people sit there and go, "Oh my gosh, you really do laugh like that." I was like, how am I supposed to not laugh like that?
now,
You
don't
know.
get me wrong, sometimes if I laugh hard enough, I'll
Uh,
snort.
I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
hey, Amy, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, we are actually live on Roku right now. So
That's
yeah,
so cool.
yeah,
What
on
channel is it again? I always
it's
forget.
Tejano Connects. Tejano Connects on Roku channel. It is free. We have, I think, 53,000 subscribers there on Roku. So you can go ahead and turn into Roku and you'll see us on 4K live there. I
Follow
know.
Sammy from Lubbock.
Follow-
i'm just
it's,
gonna i'm just
it's a
gonna
glitchy screen.
I'm gonna slowly like sneak that term in throughout the show, so that way they don't
Right.
like they don't
Well,
know they're hearing it. It's just there.
right. Vic Martinez says hi from Phoenix, Arizona. How are you doing, Vic? Thank you so very much. Adrian Pena says hi. It's a true story. I've heard. I've heard it. He's heard her snort. By the way, if you're trying to get some more information from Sammy Torres, I will tell you what you should do. Is you should just go ahead and go to her Facebook, and you can get her information there. If you want to know where her Facebook is, check it out. Mira nomás. Oh.
Magical.
There it is. It's the Sammy Facebook right there. You click on that QR code; it'll take you to her Facebook, and then it'll show you all of the nice little doodads that I've created for this show just for her. She's so impressive. Mira nomás. So,
I I'm good with flyers, but you you take the cake. I
I
mean,
I build her a good cake.
I mean, I've like everything. So every day. I don't care if sometimes I still wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Thanks, Army. Um,
Oh yeah, that's right. I wear my cap, and by the way, I wore my cap to the it's the 24th,
oh,
24th
okay.
infantry rapid deployment force with with a taro leaf, you know.
Sha,
But
that's cool.
I got Ranger on the back. You can't see it, but that's one of those things, we carry it around. There's the Sammy Facebook. But yeah, I wore it to the grocery store, and people were like, "Man, thank you for your service." And I'm like, "Oh man, they must be saying, oh wait, I have to."
I feel like
Yeah.
I should be Vanna Whiting it. Like
Oh, Vanna, give me a letter. It's like,
the music itself. Oh man, that would have been cool. The Price is Right, like little sound. So, I mean, it's been a journey. Um, I mean, every promo video you see, um, I made it. I make my promo videos. Now, the recent video I posted, the one that they mentioned earlier, was when I'm singing "No Quiero Saber" by Shelly Lares.
Mhm.
That one was funny. There's a point in the video where it's just a photo of the same gig and it flips around and turns upside. That's because my mom accidentally flipped the camera onto her face as she was recording it.
God, this not working, right? Oh yeah. I
And
I didn't put the blush all the way.
and so you gotta work with what you got. So, but I I try to go into everything with my whole heart, and um I mean, it isn't a dream for me, it's a goal. I just, and Capturada, I know it was risky to not release a cumbia first. I got that a lot from a lot of people. They're like, "So what are you going to release first?" And I'm like, it's going to be a balada." And they're like, "Uh-huh." Right. And they're like, "Well, you got to go and I mean, what about a cumbia?" And I'm like, I mean, I feel like a lot of cumbias get released so regularly. Um
Mhm,
and I love the what I call the golden era of Tejano music, right?
mhm.
There was a point again that there really wasn't a lot of cumbias. There were all rancheras, baladas, and usually it's country songs but in Spanish.
Mhm.
with a with a keyboard, she
Yep.
took the house, the dog. I still love her.
The cat, the dog, the chicken, the hog. They all go home.
Laura Canales, tell your wife that you're coming with me.
Right? That was when I first heard that. She's talking about love. Wait. She said what?
Oh no, she's talking about taking your man.
Yeah, yep. Just go tell her. Go
Gosh,
tell her.
I'm such a huge Laura Canales fan. I absolutely well I'm very well versed in music that came out before I was born.
The very best story I have of Laura Canales, I'll tell you. She showed up to a gig, and this is back when cell phones had. See, I was in the era of when cell phones first came out, and it was a car phone, and it was like a box that had a cigarette deal that you put it into your cigarette, and it actually had a phone with a cord on it, and you would dial on the back of the phone,
Mhm.
and you would pay like $6 a minute. So it
Oh,
was like it was like a case, okay? It was like a case. But then, they evolved, and then they evolved to like this big brick,
Mhm.
and you pull the antenna out, and then you would just beep it, and
I had
then
the brick.
you would have a brick. Well, then from the brick, they got smaller to where they were like the flip phones. But I remember seeing Laura with a brick, and I was like, man, she's Laura Canales, man.
that's so cool.
Why she got a brick phone? What's up with that? And I was like, maybe she's stuck in the technology. She's thinking this is advanced. No, because she was backstage and she grabs her phone and she goes,
It was alcohol.
it was a flask.
That's amazing.
Wow.
See, this is why. This is why I love Lada. She like to me, she was both she was the naughty girl of Tejano music. She was phenomenal, and then her vocals were just
Yeah,
amazing. By the way, right now, Brian Quinteros, the gentleman that did the drum track
he says, go
on
get it to me.
Capirada.
He said, get it,
Yep.
send me.
Shout out to Brian again, because he came in and I know it drove him. I know it drove him crazy, like working with us.
Like, stop it. I am not a human dictionary. I only have 4 college degrees, bro. Don't do that, man.
Oh,
Sorry. Anyway,
I
Brian.
Kiana.
Kiana from New Mexico.
Oh,
Hello. How are you doing, beautiful? Thank
hello,
you so very much.
gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
Oh my gosh, I just it's there again. There's those rare few people that they're in the industry, and it's like there's so much love for all the hate and the drama that comes with it. You find those gems that are just they love everybody, they care about everybody, which I'll give a shout out to Savannah Ocean as well, because she she was the one that got me on with Rosie, and you know sh- she doesn't know just what suffering she put Rosie through, because we were on the phone for 3 hours.
It's all your fault, girl.
But
Yeah,
to
Savannah's a
see
sweetheart too.
to
Yeah.
see everybody, just supporting each other, not everybody, but the majority supporting each other and showing each other love. It's amazing. I mean, I still can't get over it. And again, I'm newer into the scene, and but even now, like, I'm thinking, like, I gotta keep driving, because I don't leave people behind.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I will tell you this. It's a different feeling nowadays. I remember back in the day where it wasn't like this at all. It was very, very competitive and everything else. But I will tell you this. The mood is different. There's the women are finally getting the respect that they deserve, and it's
Mhm.
pretty awesome. So I truly love the way it is right now. Ricky de la Rosa says hello to everyone watching from. He's watching from Kingsville, Texas. How are you doing, brother? Gavino says Gavino Promotions tuned in from Harlingen, Texas. I love this broadcast. Indio, thank you so very much, brother. I really do appreciate you. By the way, Borrado says thank you for your service, Sammy. Really do. He's thank you, B, for that. We've come to the part of the show where we give you free reign, sweetheart. It's just you. We're gonna bow out for just a second so that way you can give out your shout outs to everyone, to all the people that helped you out, or whatever it is that you want to remind people to go, or what to do, whatever it is you want to promote. It's all you 100%. Don't forget to let people know where your Facebook is at. All right. So it's just you, Sammy Torres. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Ah, how exciting. Okay, so hola mi gente. How's everyone doing? I just want to thank everybody for tuning in right now, because you guys are truly what shot put me where I am right now. And I mean, there's still a long way to go. Aside from my Facebook, you can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat. And Capirada is on all platforms as we speak. Um, Shout out to my band again, the new image. Mucho cariño to my guys, and to all of the bands here in West Texas. Um, we got a lot of talent out here, and we just got to keep sharing the love and helping each other out to get up there, because there's enough room for everybody in the industry. um and of course, shout out to everyone that pushed me, to Mr. Rudy Torres, and up in heaven. Um, thank you for always messaging me and telling me like to get out there. I'm sorry that I'm barely doing it, but I'm here. And of course, shout out to my family and to my children. I have three little beautiful. Well, I say little. My son's 5'11", almost 6 feet. But to my babies, you guys are my rock. Um, and of course, to the Beat Lab, that's where all the magic for Capturada happened. Um, if you guys are in Lubbock, Texas, look up Chris Calderon. Um, he he puts in work for his for the people, and thank you for everyone that's been in the industry, that stayed so humble, and that has shown me love and has just been there for me. And again, huge shout out to DJ Tiger Mais and the Tiger Eye Show, where I did my first ever interview, and I was somewhat quiet, but not fully. and just to all my Lubbock people, hopefully we'll get Capturada going. Everybody request it. Like, I don't care where you're at, but call your local Tejano radio stations, request Capturada, because the more my music gets to circulate around there, the more I get to book gigs in your area, and y'all can see just what I'm about.
With Sammy Torres. That was sweet. Did you know she didn't mention us?
You're the star of the show, Indio.
No, who the hell am I? I'm some guy from Vancourt. I'm nobody special.
Yes, you are.
Aurora Caballero says Rudy just had a birthday. Happy birthday, Rudy. I don't know how old you are, but happy birthday.
He's in that's actually the one of my mentors growing, or I'd say probably since I was about 20 or 25 maybe.
I meant I don't know where you are, but happy birthday. I did mean.
Yeah, no, you.
I wasn't trying to be insulting.
No, you're fine. No, you definitely did not do that.
Okay, thank you. Estela Soto says, Estela Cervantes,
Hereford,
Texas. How are you doing, Tia? Is he proud of you? Oh,
thank you. I love you.
yeah. So, guys, thank you so very much for joining us. Patricia, what do you have going on this weekend? I'm going to be in a parade for the second time in my entire life. The first time was when my brother was, we were part of a similar campaign, and he was at the unit that I was associated with. Like our records aren't like readily available, and so they kind of got redacted. And when they got uncovered and everything else, he received his Bronze Star last year, or the year before last. He finally received his Bronze Star. So he was awarded his Bronze Star 26 years after our campaign.
Wow.
Crazy, huh? So anyway, so he was awarded his Bronze Star. So he was like in his own little truck, and I was there with him because we were the same. My unit, we weren't allowed to get medals and stuff. But anyway, we were one of those guys. So anyway, so what do you got going on, Patricia?
I'm actually not doing anything this weekend but watching football. That's it.
Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. No, I said I'm lamenting my Dallas Cowboys. They're
You go ahead with that.
I've been in a toxic relationship with the Cowboys for a long time.
I know.
So yeah, I think I finally just said, you know what, it's over. I'm done. But I'll probably find my way back eventually.
Yeah, I'm hoping that if I keep loving him, he'll turn around. No.
I do have some sad news about this weekend, which is I will not be able to make it to the Guadalupe Awards. And so to whoever is going to be there at the kickoff party that I just want to apologize in advance that I'm not going to be able to make it. Things in life happen, and
Mhm.
that's never the fun thing, is not being able to make it somewhere. But I will 110% be at the Toys for Tejanitos event. So any of my people out there in San Antonio, please come through. It's such a great event to it's a beautiful thing to do, to come out and support and bring toys and share the love. I myself at one point was one of those kids that got a toy from different toy drives that happened, and you have no idea what just one little thing, like a little Care Bear, can
Mhm.
mean to a little girl that didn't know if what she was going to get that year. And so, with that being said, come out to the Toys for Tejanitos event in San Antonio. I forget the name of the place it's going to be located at.
It's at the sports bar. Here, hold on. Let me bring it back up. The Toys for Tejanitos, it's going to be located there at Slim Sports Bar, 1006 VFW Boulevard in San Antonio, Texas,
Yes.
November 24th. Remember, it's the third annual Toys for Tejanitos at Slim's Sports Bar, 1006 VFW Boulevard. Nice park in the back. You'll have more space in the back than you will in the front. I know because I've
You've
been there
been there?
since they first started it, and so definitely Chrissy Easy says BNN. I don't know what that means. Me neither. She won't be there either. At Guadalupe. Thank you so very much, uh, uh, Sammy, for being here. I really do appreciate you, sweetheart. I want you to stick around just a little bit so we can take care of some radio business, okay?
All right.
And Patricia, my girl, thank you so very much. I'm assuming you're going to be cheering for the Texans
Correct.
for traitor. I want a divorce. I want a divorce, and I'll marry you on Monday. But I want a divorce today. So
Just this weekend, right?
just for the weekend. That's all we want. So, I know we have a love relationship.
Don't y'all just
Hate.
hate when mom and dad fight? Like,
We make up by Thursday at 8 p.m.
There you go. Let's go out there. Say, hey, PM. Veronica Lopez, how are you doing, darling? From
hola.
Las Vegas, Nevada. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so very much for joining us. And we'll be seeing you here pretty soon. Hopefully, you'll be here at the meet and greet at the whatchamacallit. Chrissy says Barbie is so quiet. She's not feeling very good. I made her come on the show. That's my fault, not hers. And I'm sorry. But
Also, I talk a lot too.
It helps. It helps mentally, so we're good.
yeah, we're good. There you go. And I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. Thank you so very much to each and every one of y'all that joined us. I really do appreciate y'all, guys. Y'all have a good one. And if today was a bad day, if you did not have a good day today, just remember every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved. Be human to each other. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so very much. We're going to leave you with Capturada from Sammy Torres. And it goes, you know what? I need to play the right one because I'll mess it up. I did it last time. It goes like this, guys. Y'all have a good one. Be kind to each other, please.
Hay un amor tan triste, profundo en tus ojos. puedo vivir. Mi corazón te lo entregué para siempre. Para siempre. Tú me dejaste encadenada a tu amor. Tú me tenías rendida a tus pies y sin piedad me robaste el corazón. Para siempre tú me dejaste encadenada a tu amor. Tú me tenías rendida a tus pies y sin piedad me robaste